I'm tracking our end of the week storm and our coldest Christmas in decades. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Hope you all had a great Monday. Let's take a look at our Thursday and Friday cliff notes of what is going to happen here. Primarily going to be a damaging wind threat and power outages to threaten as well. Turns out rain or snow question, looking like mostly rain. And you heard me say over the weekend and late last week, we're going to need until Monday during the evening video to tell you whether it's going to be rain or snow. And that's what we got. We are expecting up to moderate stage coastal flooding with that Friday morning high tide. High pressure is large and in charge in the northeast. And then on the other side of that high pressure system, the polar vortex. It is an Arctic express of cold air. 1 in Winnipeg, -3 in Bozeman here on Monday evening. And you take a look further zoomed out, and I'm circling 3 areas for you. One, we have some storms in the deep south that brought some hail. That's going to stay away from us. Then we have 2 pieces to the north. That's going to merge with what's happening in the Pacific Northwest right now and that polar air to give us our storm later in the week. So you might be thinking, well, Joe, you're saying all these cold things. Why is it going to be rain? Well, the problem is, or the good thing is, depending on how you look at snow, is that this storm system is going to cut up to our west. You see most of the precipitation to our west at first and then moving east. That's going to mean warmer air. We're going to be on the right side or the warmer side of our low pressure system. Let's take a look at our future cast. So for tonight, it's a mainly clear night. It's a fairly seasonable night. We go into Tuesday afternoon. Temperatures, again, about 5 degrees below average for this time of the year. We expect us to be mostly sunny as we go into Wednesday morning, but clouds do sticking ahead of the storm. And then as we go into Thursday, we'll take it to 7:30 a.m. Cloudy, temperatures above freezing everywhere. So this will start as rain as it comes in Thursday afternoon into the evening here. Can't rule out some drizzle in the morning, though. Heaviest rain's going to be Thursday night. Can't rule out a rumble of thunder, just like we saw last week. And then as we go into Friday, more rain here. But what's going to happen is that a cold front, an Arctic cold front will come through. You see us at 2:30 p.m. You see that cold front just starting to get into Wilmington. By 4:30 p.m., this front is pushing through. And you see that flip over to snow on the GFS model. Now, not all solutions are showing this, but if we do talk about this GFS model coming through, there can be 2 or 3 hours of moderate heavy snow and then some lighter snow into the evening here. More than likely, this just isn't going to happen. It's very hard to get cold air to chase down that precipitation and turn it into snow. Usually, it's so dry, that cold air, it dries out whatever precipitation is left. That being said, I wouldn't rule out some accumulation on your car tops and your grassy surfaces as we go into Friday afternoon and evening. And then by Saturday morning, temperatures around 20 degrees. The breeze is going to be blowing too. We'll be feeling like the teens for most of your Christmas Eve, even during the middle of the day. Rainfall totals generally between 1 to 1.5 inches. So we are anticipating some areas of roadway flooding. Pretty much if you saw roadway flooding last Thursday night into Friday, you'll see it again this week. Now that fight for snow, again, like I said, GFS model is one of 2 models that does end as snow, the Canadian being the other one, the European model and the German model showing it ending as rain here. So we'll continue to monitor that for you. Power outage risk will go to moderate, and that's because the potential for strong wind gusts, potentially Thursday night, more than likely Friday, are definitely there, up to 65-mile-an-hour gusts. And what I want to show you are winds about a half mile up here. So what you're looking at is the potential for these gusts, these winds to mix down. And you see 60, 65, 75 in Cape May on Friday here, even into the morning, staying in the 50s and 60s. And then when the cold front passes, we start to lower, but we are still talking about a windy Friday on tap. We are anticipating up to moderate stage coastal flooding, mainly in Ocean County, as we go into your Friday morning high tide. This is what moderate flood stage looks like in Seaside Heights. You see a lot of roads here along Central Avenue and even around it that are completely submerged with water. So if you see flooded water, turn around, don't drown. And then Christmas Day here, high temperatures, 26 in Hamilton, 26 over in Atlantic City. Inland, we're talking about our coldest Christmas in 22 years, nearly 40 years at Atlantic City Marina here. So we are talking about some historic cold for Christmas. So you might have a blue Christmas because there's no snow, but you will be blue in the face with all that cold air. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Again, we have that coastal storm Thursday into Friday. It's going to be warm as it rains here, but then we get a big crash as we go into the weekend and into our holiday week.